So I would love to cook for you guys and give you a 5-course meal, but I feel like everyone's tired of me already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the next best thing. I'm gonna show you how we make the world famous grandma pizza, the most electrifying pizza in New York State, right here at King Umberto. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing right now is just an appetizer or a dessert for some. Just a taste made by the magician on Meacham, the Houdini of Hempstead Turnpike. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you not only the best pizza man in the country, my brother-in-law, John Giovanni Cesarano. John, take us through what you're making right now.
Making bomboloni. It's an Italian-style donut, and as you can see, it's fried.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to get my hands on one of these things. Or 6. Wow. John, how do you make these things?
So it's pretty much a flour-enriched product, which means that there's butter, there's milk, there's egg, obviously there's sugar, there's some vanilla bean, and back home in Italy, they make it with an orange peel. We don't do that over here. We just prefer a little bit more of a sweeter taste and an acidic taste. So what we have in here is a little bit more of a vanilla extract flavor to it.
Let me tell you something. They look sweet. They look good. We're gonna try them later. We're gonna taste them.
Sure.
Stay tuned.
Matt is the best test taster we have here.
You know that. Stay tuned. John's gonna make some pizzas in a little bit.
Can't wait.
On any given day, this is what you're gonna find in the showcase here at King Umberto. I'm going to now have one of our esteemed counter boys, Max, go through each pie with us, telling us what's on it. Max, take it away.
On a normal weekday, we usually have around 15 pies. On the weekends, usually we have a few specialties. Today we have 18 different pies. We have our specialty metro. It's crumbled sausage, cherry peppers, ricotta cheese, and all of our Mike's Hot Honey. That's on the same dough as our normal metro. It's a little margarita style. I also have our Sicilian, which is commonly found. I have grandma over here, and a little grandma arrabbiata with some broccoli rabe and some cherry peppers. I have chicken marsala, which is mushrooms marsala sauce. I have chicken buffalo with some blue cheese, chicken bacon ranch. I have a white slice with some ricotta cheese and some mozzarella. And then I have a round margarita pie over there. We have the classic regular. You gotta have that, it's a necessity. And then we have a few of our specialties.
Now these specialties are not, you can't compare them to any other pizzeria on this planet. So please pay attention to this one.
We have the Bad and Bougie.
He said it, Bad and Bougie.
It's a little fried chicken, honey mustard, cherry peppers, and pepperoncinis. I have the Elmont and the Elmont pepperoni. It's a Sicilian style margarita, and we use a little pork sauce, pork pepperoni. I have our vodka with some pancetta, and then a vodka fried chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the drip on this here. Look at the consistency here, bar none.
Then I have our carbonara slice, which is a little pancetta, burrata cheese, and an onion cream sauce.
It only gets better.
And finally, to finish it off, I got a little Chicago-style pepperoni with some fresh mozzarella and a little Parmesan on top.
Look at that deep dish.
Pretty.
Look at this deep dish. It's unbelievable. Max, you've been a tremendous help. Thank you, buddy.
And that's our counter.
John's now going to teach us how to make the grandma pizza, the world famous grandma pizza.
So this dough has already been almost stretched to full capacity. This morning the prep guy comes in and he starts pressing it out. So to make things a little bit easier for the pizza man and to also loosen up the dough so it's easier to stretch. So we cover it with plastic film so the crust doesn't get dry.
What are you doing right now, John? What are we doing?
I'm going to finish stretching it.
We're going to finish stretching the dough.
Yeah, which has already been partially stretched. So we're just going to finish stretching it all the way to the edge, all the way around. Nice and thin, nice and thin. If we see a couple of spots that are a little bit thinner than others, we just gently press the dough out to wherever it needs to be. So it's a lot of touch and feel. We'll just make sure Make sure that the crust is at the edge, which it is. Next, we're gonna do cheese first.
Cheese first. Interesting technique, John.
Cheese first for the grandma only. Cheese first.
Grandma only. Cheese first.
Like
And what kind of cheese we using?
It's whole milk and part skim mozzarella. And we're gonna get 2 handfuls and just spread it out accordingly. Make sure we cover the base all the way around. You don't want to be cheap with the cheese, but you don't want to use too much. You want to just use the right amount.
It's like doing your schoolwork, right, John?
Yes, it's like doing your schoolwork. I guess if your schoolwork is making pizza, yeah. And now we're gonna do a plum tomato sauce, which has garlic, basil, salt, pepper, a nice Italian tomato. And we're just gonna do some lines. Again, you don't want to do too little, you don't want to do too much. You just want to make it nice.
Consistency is key, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this thing. This is shaping up to be a great pie here.
Let's hope so. You see that there's a spot missing some sauce, you can just jam it. And then we're gonna season it with some nice Sicilian oregano. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna let it bake in the first oven.
How long are we going to put it in for?
So we're gonna put this one in for 6 minutes to start. And this oven, as you can see, is at 600. This is the hottest oven that we have here. It's hard to see because it's like fogging up.
We can get a close up. 600.
600.
All right. We'll check back in a few minutes.
6 minutes is up. We'll take the pizza out. As you can see, the top is nice and cooked. The cheese is melted.
Thing of beauty.
Yes, but we have to cook a little bit more on the bottom because the top heat is so strong and it's on a tray, so the bottom isn't crispy yet. So what we're gonna do is, excuse me guys, people working over here. We're gonna grab the pizza peel, slide it underneath, nice and easy, and we're gonna put it in the back of this oven to let it get nice and crispy.
And how long are we going to do that for, John?
Give or take about a minute or so.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Quickly tell me the inspiration for the grandma pizza.
The grandma pizza, it started off as an hors d'oeuvre for people who were coming here having parties, like communions, confirmations, and so on and so forth. It was just a nice little pass around pizza. And then people really liked it, and they came after the party was over and said, I want to get a pizza of that to go. But at the time, we weren't really making it by the slice or by the pie. And then eventually it caught on, and we started making it by the pie.
Beautiful. Thanks, John. We'll check back in on the pie in a sec.
Yep, so we got some nice charring going on underneath. Some nice color developing. You got
Great
the
color.
nice brown color. It's good to go.
What a pie. What a pie. This guy's the master.
I'm going to cut it into 9. So we cut it into 9 to stay, because we like to give people a nice big slice, and we cut it in 12 to go. You hear the nice crisp? I don't know if you got the video.
Of course.
Got a nice crunch. Let's do the toast, we'll hold one up. Nice and steady.
Wow.
Perfect amount of cheese, sauce, nothing's moving. Nice color underneath. And that's your ideal Long Island grandma slice right there.
Oh, John. Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, John. You've been a pleasure. Look at this. John with the grandma pizza.
I wish you guys could eat it, but
I'm not bringing any in.
no. And listen to Mr. Matt.
So I finally made it back into my own kitchen where none of the actual cooking took place. I got to take home a piece of John's famous grandma pizza. And as you can see, I had a little bit more than just a taste, just a little bit more. And I am looking forward to eating the rest of this. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would probably give it a 38.5 because it is just that good. And I would eat that whole pie if I really could. I also wanted to let you guys know that we are taking parent and student submissions. So if you're interested in sharing some of your recipes and recording a video of you, we'd love to see those videos coming in. So if you are interested in doing one of these videos, please inquire within. And don't forget to tune in for our 3rd edition of Just a Taste, April 29th with Miss Al-Saibi. It's been a pleasure having you watch John, how to make his world famous grandma pizza. I hope this recipe inspires you to go out, buy that pizza dough, buy that sauce, buy that cheese, make your own pizzas at home. Hopefully you'll bring them in for me to taste because I love pizza myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. A signing off, and that was Just a Taste.